Hey there, little ducklings, it's election time again in the good old US of A. That means it's time to pick a new leader, the big cheese, the head honcho of the whole country. Now I know what you're thinking. Elections? Sounds boring. But trust me, this ain't no snooze fest. It's more exciting than a barrel full of exploding firecrackers. Think of it like a giant game show, but instead of winning a lifetime supply of rubber chickens, we get to choose the person who runs the country for the next 4 years. No pressure, right? So buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to dive headfirst into the wacky world of politics.
And talk to voters to win our support, so remember your vote matters.
Now, let's meet our contestants, shall we? First up, we got ourselves a real go-getter, a regular superhero of policy, always preaching about hope and change. Don't let the dazzling smile fool you. This one's got an agenda longer than my grocery list after Thanksgiving.
And in this corner, we got their opponent, a tough-talking, no-nonsense kind of bird. They're all about keeping things the way they are. Tradition, stability, you name it. They say change is scary, but so is their hairdo. Who will win this epic battle of wits and charisma? Only time will tell. But hey, that's the fun part, ain't it? The suspense, the drama. It's enough to make a duck's feathers stand on end.
Section 4. Ballots and boxes, the great race begins. So how does this whole election thing work? Let's dive in and find out together. Well, imagine a giant foot race, but instead of running, we're voting. It's like a big competition where everyone gets to have a say. On election day, folks head on down to their local polling place, which is just a fancy word for a place where you cast your vote. It's like going to a special event where your voice matters. They get a ballot, which is like a secret menu of choices, each one representing a different candidate or idea. It's your personal guide to making a decision. You pick who you want, mark your choice with a pen or a crayon, we don't judge, and make sure your voice is heard. It's a simple yet powerful action. Then you drop it in a big old box. This box is like a treasure chest, collecting everyone's choices. Think of it like dropping a letter to Santa, except instead of asking for presents, you're telling the country who you think should be in charge. It's a magical process where every vote counts and helps shape the future.
Section 5. Every vote makes a splash. Now here's the important part, kids. Every single vote matters. It's like a drop of water in a pond. One drop might not seem like much, but get enough of them together, and you got yourself a big old wave. That's the power of democracy, folks. It gives everyone a chance to make their voice heard, no matter how big or small they are. So when you grow up and get to vote, don't let anyone tell you it doesn't matter. Because trust me, it does. It's how we make sure our leaders know what we want, what we need, and how we think the country should be run.
Section 6. Time to make some noise. Well, there you have it, ducklings. We've covered a lot of ground today. The lowdown on the big election. Remember, it's not just about picking a leader, it's about making informed choices and understanding the power of your voice. It's about making your voice heard and shaping the future you want to see. Every quack counts, and every duck has a role to play. So get out there, well, when you're old enough, of course. Make some noise and rally your fellow ducks. Let's show the world what we're made of. Whether it's through voting, speaking up, or simply being active in your community, your actions matter. After all, it's our future, and we're the ones who get to decide what it looks like. We have the power to create a world that's fair, just, and full of opportunities. And hey, if things don't go your way, don't worry. It's all part of the process. There's always next time. That's the beauty of democracy, folks. It's a continuous journey of growth and improvement. It's a never-ending cycle of hope, change, and the occasional rubber chicken. So keep your spirits high and your feathers unruffled. Now go out there and make me proud. Together we can achieve great things and have a lot of fun along the way.